Hi, thank you for clicking on my video of the top 10 highest selling vintage and antique marbles on eBay for the month of March 2023. I've gone ahead and looked through the sold eBay listings and created two leaderboards, one of group lots and one of individual marbles. Without further ado, let's get into the list. Starting off with the group lots. Coming in at the number 10 spot, we have a vintage Akro Agate Oxblood group. Was listed for $300 and a best offer was accepted. Unfortunately, we cannot see that offer. I do suspect with a UV light that the middle three would glow. Overall, it looks like a nice group. Went for a decent amount for just 6 marbles. In number 9, we have 22 antique vintage marbles, lot number 1, sold for $320 at auction after 34 bids. It's a nice variety of antique German handmade marbles. At number 8, we have vintage marbles Akro Agate number 210 box antique. Was listed for $325 and sold via best offer. I'm unsure if it's the original marble sack or the original marbles. Judging by the price that it went for, I would guess not. Typically they go for more than $300 in complete condition. Number 7 spot comes from a UK seller. Job lot of vintage machine-made marbles, different sizes, makers over 1 kilogram. The photos don't really show these marbles too well, but it did sell via Buy It Now for $309.93 US. Number 6, we have 125 antique vintage marbles, lot number 4, sold via auction for $345 after 40 bids. This seller did have multiple lots that ended up on this top 10 group lots count. Heading into the top half of the leaderboard at number 5, we have huge vintage marble lot 500 plus antique clay adobe glass agate Akro beautiful and rare. What a mouthful. This lot was listed at $350 and sold via best offer. Coming in at number 4, we have vintage marble collection lot Peltier, Christensen, Akro, Master, Ali, Marble King. Hit every keyword they could. Pretty nice looking lot. Sold via best offer, was listed for $365. If you take a closer look, there's quite a few recognizable marbles. Looks like there are some possible Peltier NLRs and other particularly nice swirls. All in all, looks like a pretty good lot. First onto the pedestal in the number 3 spot, we have rare vintage Akro Agate marbles box number 250. Box only, hard to find. Sold at auction for $536.99 after 25 bids. This is a completely empty box. Looks like it does have a pouch. I'm unsure if it is the original, possibly considering the high price that it went for at auction. Capturing the number 2 spot in the group lots, we have vintage 1926 complete set comic picture marbles 5/8. Was listed for $1,500 and sold via best offer. Looks to be a complete set of the famous Peltier picture marbles. All 12 of the characters are present in this lot, including Emma, Coco, Bimbo, Smitty, Andy, Irby, Skeezix, Annie, Sandy, Betty, Moon, and KO. It is not the original box, but it is quite a nice handmade box, specifically for these marbles. Securing first place in the group lots, we have vintage Akro Agate marbles in box set number 230 with pouch rare. Sold at auction after 22 bids for $1,524. This is an original Akro Agates box, however, it does not seem to be complete. I'm unsure if it is the original marble sack to the product, however, judging by the price point, I would not be surprised. That does it for the top 10 highest selling group lots for March. Let's take a look at the top 10 highest selling individual marbles. Starting off in the number 10 spot of highest selling individual vintage and antique marbles on eBay is a 39/64 inch vintage Christensen Agate double seam striped opaque marble, wet mint. Selling after 22 bids at $235.81. As the listing title claims, does seem to be in quite remarkable condition, with beautiful seams and patterns. In the 9th spot, we have a small 0.6 inch vintage German handmade 360 Indian marble, sold via Buy It Now for $264.99. Seems to be in wonderful condition. At number 8, we have a rare vintage amber slag sulphide standing lion marble, 1/9/16 inch. Sold via Buy It Now for $275 even. This is a rather rare marble, however, it does have condition issues that were highlighted by the seller. In 7th place, we have a lot of 2 vintage corkscrew marbles, red, white, and blue, 3/4 inch near mint to mint, selling at auction after 24 bids for $287. I understand that this is technically not an individual marble. I thought they were deserving enough of a spot. At number 6, we have a vintage Christensen Agate Co. Flame Marble, Marvelous Example, selling at auction after 10 bids for $295. As the title claims, it does seem to be quite a marvelous example of the fiery patterns sometimes displayed in Christensen agate swirls. In 5th place is a rare handmade Indian marble, hard to find 4-panel German marble, vintage marbles, 0.709. Can you say marble again? It's a beautiful example, listed at $300 and sold via best offer. The seller did take wonderful photos. In 4th place is a rare Peltier NLR hybrid Rebel and Christmas tree marble vintage marbles, 0.709, listed at $350 and sold via best offer. I'm unsure if the Christmas Rebel hybrid designation fits, but it is a particularly beautiful marble nevertheless. In 3rd place is a 21 out of 32 inch vintage Christensen Agate Company electric striped translucent marble, selling at auction for $379.83 after a total of 39 bids. As the posting title notes, when backlit, it is apparent that the base is translucent. And in 2nd place is a superb Aventurine loaded vintage Peltier glass Bumblebee marble, 0.6 inch near mint plus, selling at auction for $381.99 after 14 bids. The photos do seem to show a surface free of most any blemishes, and that Aventurine really does pop. And the #1 highest selling vintage or antique marble during the month of March 2023 on eBay is a rare handmade Maglite red Indian marble, German marble, vintage marbles, 0.709 inch. Listed at $400 and selling via best offer. Does seem to be in wonderful condition, with a bold yellows contrasted against a dark base. And as the listing title notes, when backlit with a Maglite flashlight, the entire marble will glow a beautiful red. That's all I have for this month. Check back at the start of May. I'll recap the top 10 highest selling individual and group lot vintage and antique marbles on eBay for April of 2023. Have a great day.